guys, thank you for following my channel. So in the previous videos, we talked about aliases, how to create aliases and how to use them in their shell environment. In another set of videos, I gave a tutorial on how to make the symbolic links, how to create them, and how to move around them when you're working with Linux system. In this video, it seems that both of these concepts kind of addressing the same problem, just making a shortcut or trying to easy access the commands and file systems. However, these two comments, the concept of alias and the symbolic links, have their own differences, and they are used for different use cases. So let's dive into it and see what are the differences and how these two are compared to each other. Okay, to create the alias, you remember that on the shell command, we needed to use the alias keyword and the reference that we want to create the alias. On the other hand, when you want to create a symbolic link, we'll need to use the command ln -s that stands for the symbolic link or the soft link. So first thing we want to compare between the alias and the symlink is that when you use alias, you want to simplify a comment on the shell script. So if you have a very long comment or a function within the shell script, you want to simplify it, so you use alias based on that. But when it comes to the symbolic link or symlink, you want to organize the files in the file system. So it's not necessarily simplifying the set of comments on the shell, but also in the system-wide, you want to simplify the organization of your files. So it comes to the fact that the scope of the work for the aliases are only within the shell script. However, when you talk about the symbolic link, as we saw, they are actually file system. So it's a system-wide concept. And another concept that these two are different is the location where these two concepts are defined. So when you're defining an alias, you define it on a persistent shell or on a shell itself that you're working on. But when you're creating the symbolic link, it's created on your file system. So it's not necessarily on one shell or persistent shell, but across the system. In conclusion, alias is used for simplifying the comments on your current shell or the persistent shell. And Symbolik is used for organizing your files. Let's say you have a set of files across your system, set of programs, and you want to organize these files. So you set up shortcuts like you do it in Windows to organize and easy access those files. So based on the function, the location, and the scope of these concepts, they have their own differences, although you may at some point use them one instead of the other, but it's better to use the good practices and go for the correct way of using them. So all in all, thank you for watching the videos, and please watch the tutorials for the alias and the symlink, and I would be happy if you have suggestions for the next videos. Probably I'm going to move forward with some more programming concepts and deep dive into the file systems, and hopefully you learn something as I learned through these videos.